Hello wonderful art friends, my name is Henderson and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my monthly updates for January. January for me is all about planning and getting into everything that I want to do for the year and tidying up like bits from the year before and just really doing all of the behind the scenes bits and getting on top of my admin. So on my socials and on my Patreon you've probably not seen that much of me this month. It's been a little bit quieter and that's because everything is going on behind the scenes. And it doesn't help that this month I was really ill for part of it, which made everything a little bit more difficult. But anyway, we move on. I still managed to do a bunch in January despite me not feeling that well, and I got a bunch of my behind the scenes things finished, so I've got lots of new stock in my shop. There's a few events that I've already scheduled in and a bunch that I'm on waiting lists for and have sent applications away for, and I have a few exhibitions coming up this year as well, which is super exciting. So yeah, my January's been really good and productive and there's a lot of things coming up this year that I'm really excited about. So this vlog might be a little bit short and sweet as some of the behind the scenes things are quite boring to watch because it's literally just me sat at my computer, but I still hope you enjoy seeing all the things that I got up to in January. Enjoy! That was a rubbish throw!
It's not that easy with a big board of seaweed for anything.
On my desk today I'm going through my original artwork, which are all kept in these folders, and I'm deciding which ones I want to put onto my store, and I'm going to take some pictures of them using these background papers that I made. I've got a bunch of different colours in here as well as some nice shiny paper of different colour paper to use as backgrounds, and just using my like signature bubble pattern. I thought that would be really cool. Taken a few already, you can sort of see on my laptop from the thumbnails. Just working on some photography for my store, so taking pictures like this to show off the artwork and using some cool papers and getting some cool results from it. So I've listed a few already in my store. This is what my big cartel dashboard looks like. There's a couple there already, and I'm just figuring out which ones I want to put in and deciding which one of my Pokemon artworks I want to put in as well. That's what I'm doing mostly today, is doing all the Pokemon ones. There's so many, so it's going to take me ages to photograph all of these. But yeah, I want to get them all into my store, get some of my originals in there, and take lots of lovely pictures using these nice papers that I've made. So that's my task for today, sorting out my originals, getting it into my store, and soon I'll be restocking all of the other things that are sold out and getting some new products in as well, which is super exciting. But today it's the original artwork. I'm working on photographing all of my Pokemon artwork. I've got a bunch of it and I never ended up listing it on my store, so I'm taking lots of pictures of it today and it's going to be all listed on my store, so check back soon and you'll see it all in there. I'm super excited and I'm having a lot of fun photographing my art. You can see I've laid out a bunch of different Pokemon cards, and for each one I pick out the different materials that I use to create it, and that's what you can see here. So this is what I'm doing with this whole stack of Pokemon artwork. I've only done 2 so far. Well, this one as well, so 3, and then I've got this whole stack to go. There's so many, but I'm having fun photographing them. I've not had a chance to sit down and do something creative like this for a while, so I'm excited. You can do it. I like how you get none and then you get a strike. At the start of this month, I went on a little adventure with Coin Operated Press. Myself and my business partner Katie went off to North Berwick for a week to do our big, massive yearly review and our planning for 2022. It was a really nice, chilled out planning session and we've got so much done. It's really exciting, all the things that we're going to be able to do throughout the year. And a bunch of the events that I'm doing, Coin Operated Press is doing too, so be sure to look out for both of us. For those of you that don't know, Coin Operated Press is the zine press that I run with Katie, and I'll leave a link down in my description below so you can check out all the awesome, wonderful things that Coin Operated Press gets up to. I'm actually currently filming a video for Coin Operated Press where we're talking all about our latest zine, which was the Nerd zine. Oh, upside down. This one. Ta-da! And the reason I'm filming a little clip for you guys is because my work was also featured in this zine. Look, it's me! Well, it's Groot, but this is one that I drew. And also at the back, we've got Maleficent. Sometimes with our Coin Operated Press zines, I just get so inspired by the themes that we pick that I just have to submit some of my own artwork, and I couldn't not for this one. There are so many of my artworks that would have been applicable for it, so it just had to happen, and I'm really excited. And a lot of the Comic-Cons that I'm tabling at this year, Coin Operated Press will also be tabling at, so you can check out my work, and then you can go and buy some zines from Coin Operated Press as well. Including this one, there'll definitely be loads of these at the Comic-Cons because I feel like they'll hopefully be really, really popular because they're definitely on brand and on theme. So yeah, look out for these at all the Comic-Cons, and I'll leave links to Coin Operated Press and to our shop where you can get this, and links to our events calendar down below as well. So yeah, check this out. So it's mid-January just now, and I got these cute little Christmas plants over Christmas, and they've just started to crumple and all the leaves are starting to fall off. So before they completely lose their colour, I've decided to put them into my press so I can preserve them and enjoy them. And I'm going to keep these two Christmas plants in my office. I'll pop them up on my shelf, and they will just be ugly twigs for most of the year, but I'm really hopeful that they come back and they grow back again next year because I really enjoyed having them and I love this vibrant red. So I'm hoping that the press will keep the red colour. Although it's always a bit of a gamble what the flowers are going to turn out like, so yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully in a few weeks you'll see this again and I will let you know what they turned out like in the press. So I've just gotten some of my work back from 6 Foot Gallery in Glasgow. These pieces were in their Christmas exhibition. I had my hairy legs piece, my Thor as an ice cream cone, and then my cow woman. They were all in the exhibition. I'll get these unpacked in a moment, but they've just arrived back and I'm happy to see them again and happy to see that they're all okay and not damaged at all, so that's great. I don't have any clips or any footage from the actual exhibition, so this will just have to do. But I'm really excited to have been able to be in an exhibition over Christmas. I feel like it's so hard to get into exhibitions. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, I don't know, but I seem to struggle to get into them, so this was a really exciting one and I'm so glad that I was in it. But this is really cool. Ta-da! This piece titled The Collection has just been accepted into Frontier Gallery for an exhibition all about erotica and kink, and I'm just about to send it off and package it away. But I don't have another frame for it at the moment, so I'm going to use one of these frames from my exhibition with 6 Foot Gallery. I'm probably going to repurpose the bubble wrap as well so I can get it all wrapped up and post it off. So I thought I would show you me packing up my artwork and getting it all ready to go for an exhibition, so let's do that just now. After gathering up all my supplies, my first step was to remove the glob of Thor piece from this frame, as I'm repurposing this frame for this artwork. And then I secured it into the frame after taking off all the tape, went away to find some of my gummed tape to seal up the frame, which you can see me doing just now, and that just protects the artwork and makes sure it doesn't come off. And I always recommend to pop a label on the back of your frames when you're sending off artwork, just to make sure that the gallery knows your details in case anything happens to your work. Then I struggled to attach my little D-rings onto the back of this frame so it can be hung. I wrote out a little certificate of authenticity and a wee note to the gallery as well, which I popped in an envelope. Then I wrapped it up in bubble wrap and it'll be ready to send off to the gallery as soon as I get some wrapping paper to pop it in. I hope you enjoyed watching all the wonderful things I got up to in January, and thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much to my patrons for making these videos happen. If you want to support me, you can check out my Patreon linked in the description below, or you can check out my store and buy some of my wonderful artwork, including all of the things that you can see behind me. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, do hit that subscribe button. Bye!